Many thousands of years ago, there was a technologically advanced civilization that lived here on Earth, the Xevious. Their powerful computers made a terrible prediction. An ice age was about to descend that would be so extreme that human life could not survive. And so the entire population left the Earth in their spacecraft to seek a new home in deep space. But now, the Xevious have come back to reclaim the planet in a totally compelling video game experience from Atari, where players search the remote corners of the Earth to find and destroy the invaders.
Okay, now get those. How do I get them?
Players control a Solvoloo spaceship using an 8-position joystick to move the ship over an ever-changing terrain. The Solvoloo flies over forests, rivers, deserts, and oceans, searching for Xevious ground bases and air targets. First, waves of toroid patrol fleets come into view. The player shoots these and other air targets with the zapper button, which is used for rapid-fire strafing. The blaster button is used when destroying ground targets. The ship is moved with the joystick so that the cursor is placed over the ground target, and when the blaster is pressed, the Solvoloo fires at any ground target in the cursor frame. Players must lead the targets due to the airspeed of the ship, and well-placed shots can destroy 2 ground bases at the same time. The Solvoloo can pass over any ground obstacle or target, but players must watch out for shots fired at them from the bases. Xevious air targets will cost the players a Solvoloo life if a collision occurs. As the gameplay progresses, many new air targets are introduced with different point values, and these Xevious air targets are increasingly complex and aggressive. One of the Xevious inventions that really challenges players is a flotilla of flying mirrors, the Bacula resistor shields, which are like a flying maze that the Solvoloo must negotiate. The resistor shield cannot be destroyed by firepower and will wipe out the player's Solvoloo if any contact is made. Not only does the air battle intensify, but the Xevious ground bases present greater challenges every second of gameplay. There are defense sites, dome networks, and mega sites, which fire at the player from their fixed positions, and the Xevious have tanks and rovers, which move over the terrain to defend their captured lands. Xevious challenges the player in a way no other video game has done before. The computer program monitors and self-adjusts the difficulty level of gameplay to the ability of the player at the controls moment by moment. No wave is ever the same, because Xevious provides a unique competition between the player and the smart computer that responds to individual player input. In later waves of gameplay, a blink of the Solvoloo's cursor indicates the presence of a hidden Xevious citadel, which when hit, rises up from the ground, earning the player high point value, which increases further if hit again and destroyed. Suddenly, the Xevious unveil their most powerful and destructive weapon, the mothership Andor Genesis, which dominates the color raster display screen. The player must shoot the Andor Genesis in the central reactor to disable the awesome ship. But this is an extremely difficult task due to the steady barrage of energy blasts that are fired at the player's ship. If a player is skillful enough to disable the Andor Genesis, he must be ready for the possibility of twin motherships at another level. Although Xevious is like no other video game because of the self-percentaging factor of its player interactive computer, Atari knows that it's always important for operators to be able to adjust the game settings to fit the needs of a specific location. All options, such as number of lives, coinage controls, and bonus or no bonus, can be set in the self-test mode. Xevious has got it all. Fabulous graphics on a full-color raster display, great sound effects, and a smart computer to challenge players continually as the action-packed drama unfolds. Xevious, the state-of-the-art choice for